What up, guys? Good morning. So today is gonna be a long day. The plan for today is working on the Solara. I just had to replace the PC valve and the PC valve grommet and then just a hose. It's a pain in the ass because it's right under the supercharger, so I'll show you guys everything once I get it in the garage because I don't know if it's gonna rain or not. Last night it rained pretty crazy, and don't mind my crazy ass hair, but so right now I'm gonna give you guys a cold start and then we'll move on from there. She's not as loud as those other two, Nathan and Matthew, but according to my neighbors, my car is annoying. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead. I have the car inside the garage, as you can see, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to replace a PCV valve on a 1999 Toyota Solara. Some of the steps are basically the same as a regular one. Mine being the TRD, having the supercharger, is a bit more complicated. So I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I'm gonna do right now. So on my case, since I have a supercharger, my PCV valve is right under there. Right there, if you guys can see that. And for me to get to it, I have to remove 4 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, right there. But first step is having to loosen the alternator to loosen the belt. And once you loosen the belt up, remove the belt, and then you have to start unbolting the whole supercharger. And then you would have, I have one supporting supporter in the back with the nut, and then another one with the bolt. And once all that's done, unhook the throttle body and remove it. And then the supercharger also has like this little exhaust. I don't know what it's for, I don't know what it does, but I have to unhook that. And once all that's done, supercharger comes straight up, PCV valve is right under, and then starts the fun. But for a regular Solara, in a regular Solara's case, if they didn't have a supercharger, right here would be the intake manifold. In their case, they don't have to remove the belt or any of that. They just have to remove the intake manifold, but they still have to follow the steps of removing the bolts and all that. So we'll get back to you once I get that off. Well, guys, as you can see, I got my supercharger right here on hand. It's not every day that you get to baby a supercharger. Okay, guys, so I have officially removed the hose and the PCV valve. Here's how everything looks. Here's the gasket where the supercharger goes. The fuel rails. I just replaced these injectors, by the way. Sooner or later though, I'm gonna go up to 2JZ GTE injectors. They're 1000cc injectors, and I'm also going to get the 2JZ GTE MAF sensor. But right now I'm gonna try to get off that grommet, and then I'll be back once I have the grommet, the PCV valve, and everything done. As I just removed the rubber grommet, I cleaned it up a little bit. You know, I'm kind of a neat freak. I like to have everything nice, neat and clean. All those wires, of course, you don't see it because engine cover and all that. But here's the rubber grommet and a bunch of little pieces. As you can see, they're a pain in the ass to remove. But mainly reason why they crack is because they're so old and used up. This was a piece of rubber, but now it's like plastic, hard plastic, and it had cracks in it. So here are the new stuff. So here we have the, what is this? The new rubber grommet, you can see. And then here's the new PCV valve. And then we just got some hose. I tried to get vacuum hose, but they didn't have nothing. They only had fuel line hose. So we finished. Found the piece of the car. Here it's all put together, as you can see. Now let's see if she turns on. Ready? Yep. It ended up not being the problem. We replaced it. It was leaking air from there, but now it's not. The car still has like a rough idle. We're thinking that it was the alternator, because the alternator does have a bad connection with the ground. So we are thinking that it's just that the car, you know, it's idling bad. Like, you know, it wants to die, but it doesn't. It's always low. The RPMs are always around like 300, 400 RPMs. So we're gonna buy a new alternator and fix that, and hopefully that's the issue. We'll check in with us sooner whenever I get the alternator, and then I'll make another video. Peace out.